Good evening. Welcome back to Southeastern High School in Augusta, Illinois. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Evan Wagner on camera tonight as we are getting ready for game number 3 of night number 3 of the Lady Sons Classic. This has the West Hancock Titans and the Rushville-Industry Rockets. LJ Insurance brings West Hancock Sports to TSSR Game Time Live. And it's volleyball tonight as the Titans try to rebound after losing to West Central last night. The Rockets lost to Southeastern last night. They beat West Central on Monday, lost to Southeastern last night. As we get ready to go here. We've done 5 games last night. This is game number 3 tonight. We did a couple, or 2 1/3 of the games on Monday night. Had some conflicting scheduling issues and problems. But we are here the rest of the way with the fine folks at the Lady Sons Classic. Chris Dewar is in the house. He'll have stuff from KHQA all night at 10 o'clock tonight. As we only have 4 games, so the last one's scheduled to start at 7. Probably going to be a little later than that because we are already at 6:20 to start the 6 o'clock game. To take a short break, about 10 or 15-minute break before we started warm-ups for everybody to catch their breath a little bit. And we'll get ready to go. The next match having some issues here already. We had a point scored earlier. Brown County and Western are in the next match. We've not done a Brown County game, at least not a full one. Western lost last night to Illini West. Jaden Clymer starts things off for West Hancock. Free ball is going to come across. Devin Vogler is there. On the attack was Elizabeth Corey. Near side, Jordan Clymer blocked off the hand of Vogler, out of bounds. A kill for Jordan Clymer. And a point for Jaden Clymer as the West Hancock Titans open with the serve and the lead now. There's deep. Armstrong with it. Tipped across by Tana Trone. Larson. Autumn Hill tipped it up. Brianna Peterson came in and tapped it down, and Peterson gets her first kill. They're on the opposite ends than what I expected them to be tonight. 2-0. West Hancock with the lead. Armstrong struggles on the serve receive on that one, and it's going to be an ace for Jaden Clymer. Her 3rd point, first ace. And it's 3-0. Jaden Clymer back to serve again. Her team up 3-0. That was Hester on the serve receive. And more problems with passing. Results in a 4th straight point for Jaden Clymer. 4-0 here early in set number 1. Still a long ways to go. As you can see, Chris Dewar there in the background. Esther comes down to get that, excuse me. And they're getting things going for the Rockets as Devin Vogler should get the first kill of the match for her team. And coming back to serve is going to be Dylan Esther. 4-1. Larson to Peterson. Tipped across to Armstrong. Trone sets middle to Vogler. Vogler is blocked by Clymer and Peterson. That's going to be Peterson tipping it across. Trone is there. They're out of system. Bumped across by Vogler. Now it's going to be Clymer on the attack. Deep and out. Over the block and out of bounds. It's a point for Esther and the Rockets. The lefty serves it up deep. Jaden Houston, the libero back there, number 14. It's going to be a free ball. Clymer, Larson, middle, Peterson. Off the block of Vogler, and it'll fall. Brianna Peterson gets her second kill, and a side out for West Hancock. And going back to serve is Jordan Clymer. Jaden Clymer opened with 4 straight service points. Vogler at the 10-foot line. Town tips it across. Peterson tips it across. Armstrong comes to get it. Tantrone outside Elizabeth Corey now. She tips it off the block of Autumn Hill, and it'll go out of bounds. Elizabeth Corey gets the kill. Her first to side out, and coming back to serve will be Addie Green, I do believe. Nope, I'm wrong. It's going to be Delaney Meyer coming back to serve. Delaney Meyer, who served very well against West Central. Didn't get a whole lot of chances to serve last night, but served very well in set number 2 for the Rockets. Larson, back set. Hill, the lefty, gets the kill. Autumn Hill with the left hand gets the kill. And subs coming in. It's going to be Abby Morrison coming in to serve. She'll set as well as Larson. Goes to the front row. Trone, left side, Gerlman, who's into the game. Pushed across by Morrison. Gerlman again with the left hand this time, and she's going to get the kill. Came too quick for her to get the hit with the right hand, but she got it with the left, and she gets the kill. Charlie Gerlman gets her first kill. And coming back to serve is going to be Devin Vogler. Gerlman will move to the middle now. Trone will be on the right. Actually, Fleck's going to move to the middle. Gerlman's going to stay on the left tonight. Esther, Trone, Gerlman. Coming up to get its Clymer of the Jaden variety. Peterson's going to hit it with the left hand. Diving and putting it back over is Meyer. And it's going to fall. Give Larson the kill on that one. 7-4 on the side out. Peterson, the server. She'll get the point. Peterson back to serve with her team up 8-4 here in set number 1. Hard low serve. Esther is there. Trone comes to get it. Out to Fleck. Fleck cross court. Dug by Amara Morrison. Now back to Morrison for the hit. Dug by Armstrong. Trone. I think she's going middle to Fleck, and Fleck had to come left to get to it, but had to hit it left as well, and she hits it out of bounds, a hitting error, and Peterson gets her second service point. Delaney Meyer, Fleck now. It's going to be a free ball sent across by Gerlman. Peterson, middle, it's going to go to Jaden Clymer, and she airmails that one way out of bounds. What do we call a net? Had a net violation on Rockets. Fleck was in the net. So that gives Peterson a third point, and it's 10-4 West Hancock. Larson on the attack, and she's going to get another kill. Lakin Larson gets her second kill. Fourth point for Peterson, and it's 11-4 and a timeout charge to the Rockets. Live chat's open. Hop in there. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. We'd love to see the action heat up a little bit in the live chat. My name is Dwayne Hulett. Evan Wagner is up on the camera as we move through night number 3. We'll take a quick break and be back after a word from MDH.
MDH Sport Medicine Rehab is just not for the athlete. We see a variety of ages, getting them from having pain to no pain to get back to their normal activities and their prior level of function.
And welcome back to Southeastern High School as Evan's up there trying to level the camera up, I think. calls it good now, 4 now anyway, and Peterson going back to serve, 11-4. And that's out. Coming out of the timeout, serves it out of bounds, and a side out, 11-5. Coming back to serve, Tana Trone. Setter for the Rockets, and Italy Ford checking in. Houston comes up to get it. Jaden Clymer on the attack, and the kill for the Titans. Jaden Clymer gets her first kill. 12-5, back to a 7-point lead. Mara Morrison going back to serve now. Drops it in short off the arm of Strong, and an ace for Mara Morrison. (13-5). Armstrong's there. Ford. Off Gerelman's. Gerelman gets the kill off the block. And it will be a side out. Gerelman gets her second kill. Subs coming in for both teams. Houston coming in for Mara Morrison. Caitlin Vogler coming in to serve, and Elizabeth Corey coming in as Delaney Meyer and Gerelman take a seat. Caitlin Vogler serving for the first time for the Rockets. 13-6. I missed a point, and there's Jordan Clymer with the kill. Make it 14-6. Abby Morrison takes a seat. Lakin Larson goes back to serve. Deep right corner and in on the line, just barely. And Lakin Larson's going to get the ace. 15-6 here, set number 1. Lady Sons Classic. Armstrong there on the serve from Larson, excuse me, Lakin Larson. Larson now the setter. She's going to go to Hill. Hill hits it deep. They go to get it. Italy Ford comes up with it. Armstrong sends it across. Jordan Clymer on the attack. Can't get it to fall. And it's out of bounds, side out, 15-7. Number 11 in the game for the West Hancock Titans is Montana Devine. Back to serve is Becca Lewis now for the Rockets. Jaden Clymer sends it across. Ford over to Elizabeth Corey. Houston is there. Larson middle to Jaden Clymer. Drops it short. Vogler goes to get it. Pushed across by Larson. Houston comes up for the Titans. Outside it comes to Jordan Clymer on the attack. It drops short in front of Becca Lewis. And Jordan Clymer is going to get another kill. Her third. And a side out makes it 16-7. Jaden Clymer, as we've completed the rotations for both sides, first time through, Jaden Clymer goes back to serve. She served 4 straight to open the match, and she's going to get an ace right there. That's the second ace she's had. And it's 17-7. Titans with the lead. LJ Insurance bringing you Titans Sports on TSSR Game Time Live. Armstrong there. LJ Insurance in Keokuk, Iowa. There's Jordan Clymer tipping it and finds a hole. And, well, I should say that Vogler got an arm on it. Couldn't do anything with it. Jordan Clymer's going to get her 4th kill. And Jaden Clymer's going to get her 6th service point. It's 18-7. Jaden Clymer, Armstrong for the Rockets. Vogler, Elizabeth Corey's going to send it across. Lakin Larson, Clymer hard off the block. Trone is there. Ford now is going to set middle to Vogler. Vogler tips it and gets the kill. Sometimes taking something off is just as effective as hitting it as hard as you can, and Devin Vogler showed a prime example of that right there. She gets the side out for her squad. Coming back in to serve is going to be number 21, Dylan Esther. She serves it. Houston is there. And down the net and rolls out. Peterson tried to use the net to her advantage, or hoping she could have used the net to advantage. Didn't clear the net initially, and it did not stay in bounds. Esther gets her second service point. Back set goes to Jordan Clymer. Vogler's there. Trone off, Elizabeth Corey off the block. It's tipped across by Larson. Vogler on the tip. Houston comes to get it. Larson on the attack. Larson on the attack, excuse me. Vogler's going to send it across. Houston, chance at the offense now. Peterson's going to tip it across. Trone goes down to get it. Vogler tips it across. It's going to come out and go out. It did get it across, but it came out of bounds. And it's 18-10. And a timeout's going to be called by West Hancock. Esther gets her second straight service point, and it's 18-10. We'll take a quick break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adams Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts, repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology.
And welcome back to the 2023 Lady Sons Classic here at Southeastern High School in Augusta, Illinois, as it's 18-10. Set number one, Titans lead, but the Rockets are trying to bring it back a little bit. Dylan Esther at the service line, served two straight. She's got 3 service points in set number one. Peterson on the attack, and she's going to get the kill. Set was a little long, but she was able to stay behind it, get the kill, and a side out. For Peterson, that is 3 kills to go along with 4 service points, and she'll go back to serve. No, that's Jordan Clymer back to serve, excuse me. Corey with the attack. Outside it comes to Mara Morrison. Blocked and drops. Vogler with the drop. The kill block, excuse me. That's her first kill from the blocking side of things, and it's a 19-11 lead, and Delaney Meyer coming back in to serve. Delaney Meyer did not score in her first service. Houston, Lawson. Why I'm struggling with Blake and Larson's name so badly, but Peterson hits that one into the net. It's 19-12, and Delaney Meyer gets her first service point. Houston, Larson, Mara Morrison. Esther goes to get it. Armstrong is sent across. An overpass on the way back. Trone, Vogler. And Peterson is in the net. Delaney Meyer gets her second straight service point. Gerlman. Trone takes it back deep corner. Near side it comes to Mara Morrison. She's going to bring it down and get the kill. Mara Morrison, who led them in kills last night, gets her first kill tonight for the Titans, and she makes it 20-13. Been a lot more Rockets than Titans here in the last, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes, but still a 7-point lead for the Titans. Trone goes to get it. Gerlman sends it across. Mara Morrison again. That time it's Armstrong. Peterson could have went up and took it, didn't. Larson's going to tip it across. Armstrong's there. Trone back to Gerlman with the left hand. Going to be a free ball. Middle it goes to Peterson. Peterson off the block. Dug by Armstrong. Gerlman again, and this time it's into the net. A point for the Titans, and off the hand it came of Abby Morrison. Abby Morrison serve, and it's trouble. as Armstrong couldn't control that one. It ends up being an ace for Morrison. And it's 22-13. Timeout. Not really sure who that was called by. I'm guessing it was Rushville-Industry, but I never saw the coach make any kind of signal. Brianna Peterson down here next to us getting a finger looked at. Actually, it looks like she maybe caught it in the net on that one net violation. She walked away holding her finger. Hopefully she'll be able to be okay. It's on the right hand. 22-13. This game being brought to you by Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar. Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. So after the timeout, back to serve again is Abby Morrison. She's got 2 straight service points. Make that 3. And across, Vogler gets the kill. Devin Vogler with the kill. Side out. And she'll go back to serve now as Brianna Peterson comes back in. Mara Morrison. Now Peterson's going to try that finger out right off the bat. Says it's just fine. Thank you very much. Brianna Peterson gets her 4th kill of the set. And it's 23-14. Checking in to serve, going to be number 3, which I don't have on my roster. Let's see between matches, between games, if I can figure out who that is. Esther there. Corey, Fleck on the attack. Middle's going to go to Jaden Clymer. The lefty gets dug by Esther. Right side, Gerlman. Gerlman sends it across. Abby Morrison sets to Mara Morrison. Esther's there again. Another dig. She tips it across, does Trone. And now Houston's going to send it across. Trone now is going to set middle to Fleck. Fleck goes down the net. It's pushed back across. Abby Morrison's there. Larson to Jaden is who it was supposed to be to, Jaden, but it was Fleck up there winning the battle at the net. Fleck will get the kill. Her first, and Tana Trone coming back to serve with her team trailing 23-15. Short, Houston's there. An overpass. No, it's going to be tipped across by Abby Morrison. Armstrong will send it across. Punched across by Abby Morrison. Italy forward, sets to Gerlman. Gerlman hits it into the net. 4 hits and a side out, 24-15. And going back to serve is Mara Morrison for a chance at a set 1 win for the Titans. Armstrong, Ford. Gerlman sends it across. Jordan Clymer. Jaden Clymer, dug by Trone. Armstrong. Trone sends it way across and airmails it out, and that's how set number 1 will end. 25-15. West Hancock gets the set 1 win. We'll find out who number 3 is, and we're going to leave it on the intro screen. We'll be back in just about 2.5 minutes. And welcome back, Jocelyn Little. Jocelyn Little is number 3. LJ Insurance Incorporated and Keokuk bringing you West Hancock Titans sports all season long on TSSR Game Time Live. You'll be able to watch their game, the Titans football game from Farmington on Friday. Luke Little will be on the call for that. Fleck goes out, Armstrong comes in, and we're ready to go with set number 2. As you see, 25-15 was the score in set 1. For the Titans, an ace to open things up for Dylan Esther. 4th point, first ace. Jordan Clymer. Clymer's going to send it across. A little miscommunication there. Short. Vogler with it. Jaden Clymer, excuse me. He's going to get the block. It's 1-1. Jaden Clymer will go back to serve now. Cross to Clymer. Larson, middle Peterson, tips with their left hand. Doug will come across by Houston. Trone sets middle to Vogler. Vogler tips it across. It's tipped up. Tipped across by Autumn Hill, and she'll get the tip kill. Autumn Hill gets her 2nd kill. Jaden Clymer gets her 7th service point. Esther goes down to get that one. Corey pushes it across off the block. Larson goes to get it. Bumped across by Hill. Trone. Vogler. It's off the face of Clymer of the Jordan variety, and it stayed alive. She didn't use her hands. Didn't lift it. There's a block by Peterson. Punched across by Vogler. Larson back to Jordan Clymer. Esther goes down to get it. Armstrong sends it across. Houston's there. Larson, middle to Peterson. She has to come and really get after it. And she goes under the net. A side out. And Addie Green coming in for Corey this time. Gerlman going in. Vogler comes out. Addie Green in to serve for the Rockets. Tied 2-2 here in set number 2. An ace off the hand of Addie Green. 3-2 Rockets, and this is kind of how the last half of set number 1 went. Very close. It's just the West Hancock. Vogler battles with Hill and wins at the net, and then some passing communication errors result in another point. Addie Green gets her 2nd service point. Green serve. A rotation error for West Hancock, and Addie Green gets her 3rd service point. Drops in short. Larson's there, outside Hill. Pushed across. Actually, it was Clymer, then Hill. Off the block, and then it's going to be a kill by Gerlman. Gerlman gets the kill, her 3rd. 4th point for Addie Green. It's 6-2. Just as I said that, now Rockets run away with the first part here. Peterson on the attack. Esther's there. Trone comes, tips it across. Larson goes to get it. Clymer tips it across. Green goes to get it. Trone gets it, and it's out of bounds or in. It was in, right on the line. Trone gets the kill. or first. Abby Morrison checks in. Lakin Larson comes out. Five straight points for Green. And another hitting error coming cross court and knocking it out of bounds. And the wrap that was put on Peterson's finger has already come off. She ripped it off, didn't like it. Hill. Trone, middle to Vogler. Vogler blocked by Peterson. Brianna Peterson gets her first block. The bleeding stopped at least momentarily, and back to serve is Jordan Clymer. Both teams on their second server. Tipped across. Hill in the net. Side out to Rushville-Industry. Devin Vogler going back to serve. Fleck coming in. Armstrong takes a seat, Taylor Armstrong. An overpass on the serve. Hill now gives it to Brianna Peterson for the kill. Side out. Peterson now has 5 kills. Going back to serve is Autumn Hill. She would have normally been replaced by Abby Morrison, but Morrison came in for Larson. Mara Morrison now on the attack. So a hitting error by Gerlman. Makes it 9-5. Hill gets her first service point. The lefty serves up another one. Armstrong's there. Trone. Fleck through the block of Abby Morrison and Brianna Peterson, and Fleck gets the kill. That's Caitlin Fleck's second kill, and Trone's going to come back to serve. 10-5. Autumn Hill. So it's Morrison's on each side of the middle. Peterson still in, or each side, and Peterson still in the middle. Fleck now blocked by Peterson, and it's going to fall behind her, so Fleck will get the kill. No, Italy Ford, got the kill. And we're going to give it to Fleck. Trone got the point. And Trone gets another point. It's 12-5 and a timeout charged to West Hancock. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH Sport Medicine Rehab is just not for the athlete. We see a variety of ages, getting them from having pain to no pain to get back to their normal activities and their prior level of function.
Welcome back to Southeastern High School, Lady Sons Classic here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. You're watching LJ Insurance of Keokuk coverage of West Hancock sports. The volleyball team in action tonight. Football team will be in action on Friday night on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As LJ Insurance brings you Titans football from Farmington, Illinois. Luke Little will be on the call for that. Trone now. Off the arm of Houston, and it hits the pike post, and it's an ace for Trone. Tana Trone. It's an ace. And that's going to be a service error, 13-6. Coming in is Jocelyn Little to serve, replacing Peterson. And she's going to serve it out the back of the court. 14-7. Elizabeth Corey looks to be checking in, and Caitlin Vogler checking in Gerlman and Green take seats for Rushville-Industry. In the front row right now, it's Mara Morrison, Abby Morrison, and Jaden Clymer who gets the attack there. And it's a hitting error and a point for Caitlin Vogler. 15-6, and this has 3 written all over it. Houston, Clymer. Trone comes to get it. Ford. Corey. Short dump by Jaden Clymer. She gets her second kill, and it's 15-7. Mara Morrison going back to serve now. Little. Hill. Hit by Jordan Clymer. Doug. Corey's going to send it across. Corey. Italy Ford's going to send it back across. Little's there. Tipped across by Autumn Hill. Fuller. Tipped down by Jaden Clymer for another kill. Her third. Mara Morrison gets the point after all that. Her second. It's 15-8. Armstrong. Ford. Into the net. Did not get over. 4 hits. 15-9. 3 points for Mara Morrison now. Corey hits that one into the net. 15-10. Mara Morrison to serve one more time. Trone is there and off her arms. They're going to track it down. Armstrong gets there. It's going to be hard to get it across, and they will not. 15-11. Morrison with her 5th service point. She'll step back to the line again. Trone, Ford. Corey's going to push it across. It's blocked by Jaden Fuller. Little bumps that Autumn Hill. Jordan Clymer. Little again. Hill sets to Jordan Clymer. She pushes it, drops it over. Armstrong's there. Now it's going to be Corey. Back to Jordan Clymer again. This time it's harder hit. Vogler taps it up. Into the net goes Elizabeth Corey. And it's 15-12. Mara Morrison. 6 service points now. Trone. Ford comes to get it. We have free ball sent across by Corey. Hill. Jaden Clymer. Mara Morrison. Jordan Clymer on the attack and the kill. 15-13, and here comes the timeout from the Rushville-Industry Rockets. Jordan Clymer gets her 5th kill. Mara Morrison gets her 7th service point, and it's 15-13. It was 15-7 when Mara Morrison started serving. She's rattled off 6 straight points to close within 2 for West Hancock here in set number 2. The Titans won set number 1, 25-15, fell down big in set number 3, but they've battled back to within striking distance here. And game number 3 of night number 3 of the Lady Suns Classic here at Southeastern High School. My name is Dwayne Hulett. Happy to have you alongside. Evan Wagner up, hustling the camera around for us. Trone. Ford goes up to the net. Jordan Clymer now to Jaden Clymer. She's going to tip it down, and it's going to go out. A kill for Jaden Clymer. Her 4th. 8th point for Mara Morrison. And we're 1 point from being tied here. Trone again to the net. Tipped across. Hill goes to get it. Jaden Clymer sends it to Trone. Italy forward, middle to Fleck. And it's down deep in the corner. Fleck stops the bleeding for the Rockets. She'll take a seat, and in will come number 29, Becca Lewis, to serve. Fleck got the kill. That was her 4th unofficially. And she serves it into the net. Service error and a side out. She'll come out. Fleck will come back in. Now Fleck will leave for Armstrong. Abby Morrison back to serve with her team down by 1, 16-15. Right at Armstrong she goes. Italy Ford goes to get it. Corey has it. Blocked by Jaden Clymer. Abby Morrison tips it across. Middle it goes to Devin Vogler. She tips it short right up and over the block of the pair of Climbers. And it is a side out as Devin Vogler gets the kill. That's her 4th kill. Coming in to serve is going to be number 21, Dylan Esther, with her team up by 2, 17-15. They have to win in order to force a set 3. They're down 1-0. Back to Jaden Clymer. It's off the net. It's going to be Corey again. Tipped. Little goes to get it. And they're going to call a double hit on Jordan Clymer, or a lift, whichever way you want to call it. And Esther's going to get the service point. Esther's get her 5th. Deep, Little is there. Back set to Jaden Clymer, and going over to get it was Caitlin Vogler. Couldn't control it though. It's a kill for Jaden Clymer. Jaden Clymer gets her 5th kill, and she'll go back to serve now. She has 7 service points, including 2 aces. Her team's down by 2, 18-16, but they are up 1-0, and that's going to be off the side of her hand. The lefty missed it, and it's a side out. Coming in is going to be Addie Green. Addie served 6 straight points earlier in this set to open up a big lead for the Rockets. A little fight over it a little bit, but they got it across. Jordan Clymer with the attack, Green with the dig. Esther sends it across. Abby Morrison to Jordan Clymer, and Clymer is going to get the kill off the block of Vogler. Jordan Clymer has her 6th kill. 19-17, and Jordan Clymer goes back to serve. Morrison sets Mara Morrison. She'll use the block and out of bounds. Vogler and Trone were there. The block goes out of bounds, though. Mara Morrison gets her 2nd kill. Jordan Clymer gets the point, her 1st. Tipped across. Tipped across again. Peterson, Clymer. Trone with it now. Vogler has it blocked. Vogler again. And she'll get the kill this time. Devin Vogler with her 5th kill and a side out. Devin Vogler will go back to serve. 20-18. The Titans have closed to within 1 a couple times. Blocked by Fleck was Peterson. Gerlman goes to get it. Trone, middle to Fleck now. Jaden Clymer. Now it's going to go to Mara Morrison. She hits it into the net. And Devin Vogler is going to get the point, her 1st. 21-18. Morrison out to Mara Morrison. Green is there. Gerlman. Houston. Morrison off the block and gets the kill. Mara Morrison gets her 3rd kill. And Autumn Hill going back to serve with her team down by 2 again, 21-19. They were down by 10 earlier. Got back to within 1 a couple times, but have not been able to tie it or take a lead. That time Hill taps it across. Trone out to Gerlman. Gerlman off the block. It's Doug. Hill goes to get it. Mara Morrison sends it across. Esther's there. Trone now back to Gerlman again. She tips it. It's out of bounds. Good thought, just not quite good enough placement. And it's back to a 1-point game. Autumn Hill back to serve again. She's got her second service point there. Armstrong, that one came all the way across the court. Caught Armstrong off guard, caught me off guard in all honesty. That's the first time she's placed one there, and it was an ace for Autumn Hill. And we're tied at 21. Deep middle, Green, Armstrong. Trone's going to send it across. Back set, Abby Morrison on the attack. And it's going to fall. Abby Morrison's going to get the kill. And it's a 22-21 lead as West Hancock has finally battled all the way back. They lead 1-0 and now lead 22-21 here in set number 2. After being down 15-5, Mara Morrison rolled off 7 straight to get them back in it. And then they just kept clawing away. They didn't tie it until 21-21. Now Autumn Hill has got 4 service points. And the Titans are 3 points away from ending this in 2 sets. The Rockets were in control early. The mannerisms from the Titans were not good early in this set, but behind the serving of Mara Morrison, they kind of livened up a little bit. A block from Peterson, and things turned around, and now they find themselves up by a point. Autumn Hill is still at the service line with a chance to build on now a 1-point lead for the Titans. Esther, Trone, out to Fleck. And that's going to come cross court and get the kill. And we're tied at 22. Caitlin Fleck has played very well. 5 kills for her tonight. Italy Ford coming back in. Esther goes out. Tana Trone to serve now. Mara Morrison is there. Hill to Abby Morrison. Dug by Gerlman. Bump set to Gerlman. It's going to be blocked, and that's going to come down. I don't think that was a block, but I guess we'll call Abby Morrison getting the block and Peterson getting the block. Peterson's second block. Little coming in to serve with her team up by 1, 23-22. Gerlman's going to send it across. Middle to Jaden Clymer. Be sent across by Gerlman that time. Now it's going to come outside to Mara Morrison, and she's going to find a hole. And it's 24-22, a 2-point lead for the Titans. As Jocelyn Little gets her first service point and a chance to win it here for the Titans. That one's going to fall in, and they're going to get a chance to get it across, or at least going to make the Titans do something here. And they're still fighting over it. Jaden Clymer sends it across. Ford's going to go outside to Gerlman. Gerlman's just going to tip it across. Set middle, Jaden Clymer. It's dug by Trone. It's going to be sent across on the second touch. Little outside now, Mara Morrison. Off the block, dug by Armstrong. To the net it comes. It's tipped down by Clymer. Tipped across by Morrison, and Abby Morrison gets the kill that ends it. And Little gets the point. Abby Morrison gets her second kill. And the Titans get a 25-22 win. In a game they had to come back in a big way from. Down by 10 early in set 2. They win 25-22. We'll look at some stat leaders real quick. First for Rushville-Industry. Addie Green, 6 service points all in a row in set 2. She had 1 ace. Elizabeth Corey had 1 kill. Caitlin Fleck had a good game, 5 kills. Devin Vogler had 1 point, 5 kills and a block. Dylan Esther had 5 points, including an ace. Tana Trone had 3 points, including an ace and a kill. Charlie Gerlman had 3 kills. Delaney Meyer had 2 points, and Caitlin Vogler had 1. For the West Hancock Titans, Lakin Larson had 1 point, including an ace, and then 2 kills to go along with it. Brianna Peterson had 4 points, 5 kills, and 2 blocks. Abby Morrison, 2 points, including an ace, 2 kills, and a block. Mara Morrison, 8 points, including an ace and 4 kills. Jordan Clymer had 1 point and 6 kills. Autumn Hill, 4 points, including an ace and 2 kills. And Jaden Clymer had 7 points, including 2 aces and 5 kills and a block. And Jocelyn Little had 2 points. So that'll do it. 25-15, 25-22. The Titans get the win tonight. The final match coming up in just a little bit will be Brown County and Western here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Join us in the next thread or next stream in just a few minutes.